Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching or listening to us from. Welcome to Stockertim, the investors channel, your one and only channel for investor education, information analysis, and capacity development to actually be a good and successful investor. Today, the 17th of January 2025, we are happy to have you here. Please continue to subscribe to our channel, put on your notification bell so that you don't miss any updates. And of course, we love everyone. We appreciate all your support for following us, subscribing to this channel. Please continue to support us by actually doing so. Just before we start today, please, every information and analysis that we share on this channel is for education and information purpose only, of course. So please do your due diligence or consult your financial advisor before making any decision. And on that note, today we are also having a special topic. We are coming with the price targets, the target prices for the Stockertim Magnificent 7. For those of you who don't know what the Stockertim Magnificent 7 stocks are, we are going to recap and also share with you about 4 price targets for 4 out of the 7 Magnificent 7 Stockertim Magnificent 7 stocks. But before we actually start to actually look at that, let's just look at the roundup or roundoff of what is going on in the market, just to bring you up to speed and also enrich your knowledge. So the Supreme Court is actually upholding the TikTok ban. President Trump might actually give that company a lifeline, but at the end of the day, if TikTok is banned, is a plus for the likes of Meta, which is Facebook, Instagram, the likes of Snapchat, the likes of X. But let's watch and see. US is actually suing Pepsi for offering a special discount to Walmart. Walmart gets some of the best deals in the world from some of the biggest companies that make consumer goods and groceries. Let's keep an eye on that. Of course, Walmart is on the Stockertim Magnificent 7 stock for the year. Trump actually is supporting crypto, and there seems to be an executive order according to news reports. So crypto is actually jumping up today, and of course we have the strategy that we recommend as to how to play on crypto. Bumble, which is one of the company's stock that's actually fumbled over time since this company listed in the last 3 years. The founder of this company is coming back because the current CEO is actually leaving, but this stock has actually underperformed for so many reasons we won't be able to go into. Intel has surged over 9% today because there are reports that Intel might actually be acquired. So let's watch who is looking to acquire Intel. Is that Nvidia? Is that Micron or Broadcom? Let's watch. Novo Nordisk, one of the companies that actually did massively well last year, actually sank 4% as at the time we are gathering this report. Goldman Sachs is still reiterating its neutral rating. We talked about that yesterday. Tesla is not a buy for us, it's not a sell, it's a hold. On that note, we are coming to today's topic, the price target that we are actually bringing to you for the Magnificent 7, the Stockertim Magnificent 7. I will go to our demo board so that we can actually talk about this price target and what you should be expecting. Do you agree with this price target that we are unveiling today? Do you have a different opinion? What is the background of your opinion? What is actually your own price target? So we will be getting into that. Please subscribe to this channel, put on your notification bell so that you don't miss any updates. So I talked about the Stockertim Magnificent 7, and of course they are actually right in front of you. Robinhood Markets, Palantir Technologies, Amazon, Uber Technologies, Vanguard ETF or index fund, S&P 500 index fund, and of course Walmart. So on that note, these are the major stocks in the Magnificent Seven for Stockertim. Why do we call them Magnificent Seven? Because we believe these are the stocks that we believe will outperform. If you really want to beat the S&P 500 index, these are the picks that we recommend, that we are actually looking to leverage on. The first stock we'll be talking about on this Magnificent Seven list is Robinhood Markets, and we have a price target that we have put together, and we have a rationale behind that. The first thing and the first reason is that Robinhood Markets is actually really going to benefit seriously on a tailwind. Crypto is likely going to get an official stamp of the US government, especially with the new president coming on board. There is likely an executive order that this president is going to sign on how crypto might actually be utilized by the US government. There are rumors, news reports, unverified, that the US might actually want to have a crypto or Bitcoin reserve, just like the US has its own, cash reserves. And that is likely going to be the biggest stamp or legitimacy that might actually come to Bitcoin. What that also means is that apart from the Bitcoin ETF that was approved last year, if the US should go ahead and actually have a Bitcoin reserve for US, which is the biggest economy, there are indications that Bitcoin might actually move up between 150,000 per Bitcoin to about 200,000 in the upper end of that price target for Bitcoin. So, and of course, Robinhood is more or less the most popular, if not the most popular platform where Americans actually buy and trade Bitcoin and crypto generally. Apart from Coinbase, which is also listed, Coinbase is not a buy for us, it's not a sell, it's a hold. We believe Robinhood has that upper hand. This year alone, between January 1st and today, Robinhood, just like you can see as the live trading chart is showing, Robinhood has done 30%. Just last year, you can see Robinhood did about 50%, 340, 50%. So if you actually look at the way this stock is moving up and backing it with the fact that Robinhood is now expanding into many other countries, we shared the news that Free Trade, one of the most popular stock trading platform in the UK, was acquired yesterday by IG. Is Robinhood also going to acquire maybe Lightyear in Europe, which is available in the UK and major part of Europe? Is Robinhood also going to move into countries like India, countries in South America, countries in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa? It's yet to be seen. Robinhood could actually go ahead and acquire some of these companies, especially even in Nigeria, for instance. So those are the tailwind that we actually see, and the price target that we are proposing, that we are looking at, is between $80 for the full year on the minimum end of it, and to about 150%. Should Bitcoin get to 200k per Bitcoin by the end of this year, we believe that price target on the upper hand, $150 per share for Robinhood, is what we are looking at. Secondly, on the Magnificent Seven list, it is Palantir Technologies. Palantir Technologies actually did exceptionally well. As a matter of fact, last year, just follow me on the live chat as we do this demo. Last year alone, Palantir Technologies did well over 400%. Yes, the stock has pulled back early this year, but if you look at what has happened again, as soon as the inflation figures shows that inflation is not as huge as it is, as actually decelerating in the US and also even in the UK, you can actually see that this stock now has started going on the upper part of the movement. What is the fundamental that we're actually looking at? This company has been posting almost about 40 to 35% growth in its revenue, as well as showing huge improvement in its bottom line, which is net income. If Palantir can outperform its delivery when it comes to the top line and the bottom line by reporting something close to about 40% in terms of revenue, this stock we are actually proposing could actually move between $95 at the end of this year to about $102 on the upper hand. However, should Palantir actually get bigger deals, especially with Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, that the US government is going to set up, headed by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, this stock could actually get to about $150 per share. That is on the high side of things, but nothing is impossible on Wall Street. If you look at the all-time delivery of this stock, you could actually see this is actually a stock or a company that is expected to outperform 684% in the last 5 years that this company has actually been listed. The next stock on the Magnificent Seven and the price target that we are looking at is actually Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Amazon is going to be one of the outperformers, especially in the Wall Street Magnificent Seven, but it's also on the Stockertim Magnificent Seven. Why? Because this year alone, Amazon has moved by about 2.9, almost 3%. Last year, Amazon was able to deliver about 48%. Apple was only just able to do about 30 something percent. Microsoft was only able to do less than 10%. So if you look at Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft, Amazon seems to be outperforming these three companies, these three stocks. And that's why we believe that this year rather, Amazon could actually, on the bottom end of things, get to about $300 per share. If the market gets a huge boom, especially the tech sector, the AI sector, the cloud computing, the AWS side of the business, if there is a huge demand for cloud computing workloads used to training AI workloads, AI transformation, digital transformation, we actually believe that Amazon could get to about 320%. That is on the upper optimistic side of things. The last stock on the Stockertim Magnificent 7 that we have a price target for is Uber Technologies. Uber actually is one of the companies that has been slated to outperform this year. Year to date already, Uber has already done about 12%. The stock might be pulling back today because it's actually running at the beginning of this year, while the entire S&P 500 was actually on a downward trend. In the last 2 weeks, Uber Technologies actually has done 12%. We believe in the bottom side of things, this stock at the end of this year should be about $95 per share, and on the very optimistic side of things, over $100 per share. Why? Because Uber is actually going to execute globally. Uber is actually more or less going to announce a few acquisitions. We don't have any details about that, but if you look at all the deals that this company has been sealing last year, as a matter of fact, some of the deals that were cancelled last year, some of them might be revisited this year, or this company could actually snap up other companies in the aviation ticketing, train ticketing, mobility, and a whole lot of other ecosystem players in the transportation and logistics that Uber is actually playing. We believe that this company will actually outperform this year. On that note, these are the top price targets that we are bringing to you. Of course, there's still about 3 other stocks, other companies on the Stockertim Magnificent 7, but we want you to digest this. We want you to see exactly what is your thought on this. What are your own price targets? How do you actually want to play on the stocks? Do you agree with any of these stock price targets? And why do you agree? Why do you disagree? Please drop your comment. In the feedback section below. Please share this video. On that note, Monday we'll be coming back to you because Wall Street will be coming back real hard. We thank everyone for being part of our channel, for supporting us, for actually always, we actually see the traction building up, a whole lot of feedback that we're getting. Please don't forget, if you have any stock that you are not sure about, that you have picked or you're about to pick, please send us your feedback, send us your stock pick. We will take our time and actually do some research and share with you our unbiased view about any of this stock. It might be positive, it might be negative, it might be neutral. We will just share with you what we think. And of course, you have to do your own due diligence. You have to actually also maybe consult your financial advisor, but we will always make sure that we take our time to do the research. Thank you so much. On Monday we see you again. Please keep growing and keep investing as well. Thank you.